Welcome back to Hunter's Redhead Beach for the final time and the final event on our program, the men's ski relay. Jack, we've got some of the best in the business going around here, including your club, Alexandra Headland, with Book, Kenny and Porter. It'll be hard to go past those three.
Yeah, those three are phenomenal young paddlers who are coming up through the ranks as we speak. But I'm going to go with some of the older guys in Scott, Stowe and Tobin.
The local club, we saw them get a win in the board relay. Can they make a back-to-back double here in the ski relay? And I wouldn't count out Newport either. They're in for a mighty show on this one. And speak of the devil, Luke Morrison fires things up on the right-hand side and crashes through that one. It looks like Nick Dennis is next to him. And in the centre of the screen, the Redhead club goes straight to the lead. So your pick out in front, Jack, and that's Mark Stowe. Really revving it up on the ski. He wants back-to-back wins here for Redhead, but Mitchell Trim's not going to let him have it. He had a tough day in the individual ski race, and I bet you he puts on a show here for Newport.
Yeah, well, there's no one like these boys off the beach. You see how quick they get that rating up. So much power, so much strength behind that paddle, and they really get those skis moving off the beach.
We've got a three-pronged attack heading out to the first can. Trim on the left, and he'll just get hit by another one. He'll be hating Redhead at this point. Mark Stowe in the centre, and on the right-hand side, closest to the screen, and now in the lead, that is Jet Kenny from the Alex Headland Club. So Kenny out in front ahead of some more fancy paddlers, but he can mix it with the best of them when he wants to.
Well, there's been plenty of hype around young Kenny for a long time. Plenty to live up to, as Father Grant showed us many years ago how good he was. Kenny's certainly living up to that name.
But it's not doing him any favours as they head into the first can. It looks like Avoca will sneak up on his inside. Mitchell Trim had the shortest run of all of them. He's very used to the crash and bash going around the can. And it looks like the bloke from Avoca has butchered it there and gone wide. So opens it up for Newport and Alexandra Headland. Newport B with Luke Morrison snuck in there into third place. Mark Stowe's gone out the back as well. So he'll have to fight his way back into this one. But there's a long way to home as the boys make their way across, and they'll head to the final turning can. Not a perfect square like we're used to seeing. A little bit of a triangle for these boys as those waves come. Mitchell Trim, he starts to open up, really starts to rev the engine, and he'll want to make amends for his ski race effort before. It wasn't his fault, but he's a winner and he likes to be on the front.
Well, Trim was dealt a pretty hard card in that ski race, but he's out in front now and he's going to show these boys how to do it.
He is showing them, that's for sure. But a wave looms and we will have a race in 4 in just a second. So two Newport caps, the Avoca Beach, they're the defending Australian champions with Riley Fitzsimmons, Lockie Tame and Gordo Jones, but none of those three are here today. So we've got Hutchinson, McLowry and McIntyre for that, and Alexandra Headland on the right hand side of the screen on the blue ski. Mitch Trim just points across there, sends the boys back where he wants to go. He knows the line he's got to take and he is absolutely flying. So we've got a race in 4 and the rest of the field, they're on waves. Oh, they've gone sideways. Morrison's gone sideways. Trim's gone sideways as well. So it looks like, will Trim come off? Yes, he has. Jet Kenny is the only one who's stayed on and he is taking advantage. He'll dump the ski. Alex Wright will pick it up and he'll go for it up the beach. He'll head up and around that first can. Luke Morrison is hot on his heels and Mitch Trim still struggling to get out of the water. So look at the gap opened up by Jet Kenny there. We head back around. Avoca in third, Newport fourth. Look at Manly go in fifth and Nick Dennis in sixth there for Surface Paradise. James Lacey and Mark Stowe all the way back in 8th place. Michael Georgiaris there in 9th. Sam Fuller in 10th for Southport. Bronte in 11th, and then there's a big gap back to 12th place. The boys are making their way out, and who better to hand off to than your double ski partner, the one silver at the Aussie titles, James Porter. Kendrick Louis is hot on the hunt in 2nd place for Newport, and he is really going after this one.
Well, if you were Newport, you wouldn't want anyone else than Kendrick Louis to be out there chasing James Porter. As we see the back markers making their way through this break, they've been held up a little bit there, which is going to allow those front few to get away.
As we see Bronte push through, an easy run for a couple of these teams. Porter on the way home, great technique. We can see that kayaking background start to come out here in the flat water, but he's great in the surf as well as he pushes down the runner. Big high arms, great stroke. This is poetry in motion here for Alexandra Headland.
James Porter's done plenty of work as a young kid on the rivers down there in Geelong. Cold weather, cold water, but he knew that it's what he had to do to get him to where he is today.
And he is out in front of our final event here in round 2 at Redhead, the ski relay. One man who is not content in second place is Kendrick Louis. The benefit you get of having an Ironman in second place is the run leg, the transition. He's going to be that much quicker than your traditional ski paddlers, as it looks like James Porter picks one up. His charger lifts at the tail and he goes down it, and Kendrick Louis will be kicking himself. He closed that gap and Porter just opens the door a little bit. One more time, he opens it again, but Louis looks like he's getting one on the outside. He's chasing him, he's mirroring him, he's ghosting him on the way home. Porter finding runners all over the ocean, but Louis heading straight home and on the hunt.
Well, Louis done well to make his way down that one there. As we see Porter pull over the front, will Louis get over it to join him? Yes, he will. A race in 2. Louis got to keep it straight.
I don't know if he's going to. Oh no, he's over. Oh, and he's straight back on, almost like a trampoline, and he's surfing it. Doesn't he seem happy about it? He's taken the board leg into the ski relay and made up for a small mistake there. Great job, Kendrick Louis. There's some real improvisation skills from the Ironman. Alex out in front, Newport in second place. So as they head down to their final paddlers, it'll be young gun Alex Wright going for Alexandra Headland. Max Brooks will go out for Newport as Big Pete Scott gets around. He's paddled them back into it here. Redhead are not out of this one. They're in third place. And if there's a finish like the board relay, anything could happen. Just don't wave to the drone, boys. Oh, as Alex gets smashed through that one and Newport sneaks out. Max Brooks, a great ski paddler. He's just got eyes on the prize, not worrying about righty on his left-hand side. Oh, Tobin. Greg Tobin is gone. He has been belted there for Redhead. Absolutely smashed on the way out. The poor bloke, he was on fire too. And now the rest of the field's back in this one and he's going backwards again. So Pete Scott did all the work to paddle them into third and they're already back in sixth place as it looks like Taddy McDonald makes his way out and over one for Southport and Tobin's being belted again. You gotta feel sorry for Greg.
Well, Tobin's been held up on that bank and it's relentless. It's not letting him through.
Relentless is the best way to describe Redhead, and a lot of these ski paddlers have discovered why. As Hayden Allen goes up and over, tries to get Wanda into the mix. So out in front, it's still Newport, but the gap so close back to Alex Wright from Alex Heads. Two young guns, the futures of both their clubs leading the ski relay. The final event here in the Summer of Surf, round 2 from Redhead, as Max Brooks pushes. He could have won this in one wave. Oh, he comes down it. Will it be enough, Jack? Has he got a wave? Will this hold through, or has he got more work to do?
Oh, it's certainly enough to open it up and going to make it very hard for Alex Wright to catch him from here.
Oh, he's still sitting on a runner behind him, but so don't close the door. We saw in the board relay, one mistake can open it up for your competitors. Look at concentration there for Max Brooks. He isn't worried about anything. He isn't worried about the drone. He's just getting that ski home as quickly as possible. The nose goes under, but he pulls it out. Great skill there for Max Brooks to pull it out at the right time, and his teammates owe him a beer because he has just won the ski relay for Newport. He will cruise across that inner gutter as Alex Wright gets a wave on the outside. Takes a little look around, a quick high five to his teammates, and he'll jog it up the beach. He deserves a rest here after that paddle. Alex Wright, valiant in second place. This is a real team of the future and expect to see them throughout the whole of the Summer of Surf in the top end, Jack. What a performance, though, from our number one team here in Newport.
The Newport boys have gone back-to-back. First place at Kurrawa in round 1. First place here at Redhead today.
They're an unstoppable force at the moment in ski relay. Alex Wright trots around the flags to cross the line in second place. He has to be happy with his performance there. And then there's a race on a long way back for third place. They're still coming down on waves. These two teams were just light years ahead. Taking a look at the final results, Newport from Alex and Southport, Fuller, Leonard and McDonald finish in third. Newport B, Wanda, Redhead, Avoca and Bronte round out our top 8. Heading further down the page, Avoca, B and Stockton round out our final event for round 2 of the Summer of Surf right here at Redhead Beach. And what a day it's been, Jack.
Oh, a day jam-packed with action, Josh, as we've seen the Newport boys lead the way.
Yeah, no, it was real tough out there. It's pretty tricky out there, especially on that outer bank. But I was a bit lucky I had these fit Ironman to sort of carry us through because I didn't really do a very good job up front.
And you sort of did something special on the way in?
Yeah, well, it's November. Trimmy was a little bit rusty this time of year, so you know, I think I came unstuck myself, but I managed to hang on to the back of my ski and tag Max in a reasonable position, and yeah, the rest is history.
You did that just for the cameras, right?
Of course.
And nice third leg.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get tagged a fair second, but Ken's managed to ride it like a border, something like that. So yeah, I got tagged, snuck out a bit, and lucky to get my own wave on the way in.
It should be a big summer with the ski relay team for this team.
Of course, mate. It's always a big summer with, you know, you got guys like Trimmy and Luke Morrison who are running our ski program, and you know the coaches and stuff, and they're leading the way at our club, and all the other clubs are doing the same thing, and the pace has just raised the bar, mate, beyond a joke. So for us Ironman, we're just trying to hang on, and mate, it's going to be an exciting summer. Really looking forward to it.